Hi, my name is Jeff. I served in the Marine Corps, and I was in from 2003 to 2007. I served in Afghanistan and Iraq on 2 combat deployments. My buddy, actually both of my buddies, on the mission, they ended up having to get attached over there, and I was attached away from them, so it was like my whole mortar team, and they all got blown up. So it was like, what the hell, that survivor sort of, like, why wasn't I there sort of thing. It was like a lot different when you first come back, just because it takes you a while to dial down your mindset. At first, I swear it was culture shock. I did a lot of the same of what I was doing in the Marines. We drank a lot in the barracks, and I carried that over to my house. I'm my parents' house. I did go to school pretty much right after, but I'd rent a movie and drink in my room alone. I was at a concert once, and common theme with veterans is you don't like crowds, understandably, because when you're in Iraq, you're in the marketplace and this and that, and you want to be in control. When I was at this concert, when I just first got out, it was one of my favorite bands, but the whole concert was ruined because I got into that moment of caging and closing up, and my sister was yelling at me, and I just told her, because that's one of the experiences too from Iraq, because I almost got shot on post, a sniper's bullet literally lodged in a sandbag in front of me. So in my mindset, just said, I wish the bullet hit me. I'm like, something's not right. Why am I saying this stuff? Why am I wishing death upon myself? That's not right, And then I thought back to the traumatic experiences, like the lieutenant, my buddies. I'm like, they would want me to live better. So, I recognized, and I went to the VA, and they basically were did the screening. And then they put me with this guy I really liked. He was non-vet, but he was a clinical social worker. And I actually told him too a few times, man, I don't know what to do. It's I wish I could stay in this room forever and talk to you, because when I go out there, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So that's when they start recommending month-long things or different exercises to do throughout the week. So then that starts breaking down and helping you, and also they connect you with groups of veterans who've gone through the same thing. Once you get people who get you, you'll realize there's a lot of people who get you. It's not just the one counselor. It's not just, all of a sudden you start running into vets and even civilians who maybe don't have a combat experience, but they have a traumatic experience of some sort. It's you just start to, positive turns into a positive, and next thing you know, all that stuff you learn in the military is starting to come full circle. You still have the discipline, you still have the drive. You'll realize too, it becomes easier to talk about, not so like bragging talk about, but easier to use your experience as an advantage in a lot of places, like the workplace, and just getting involved in activities. And you should be amazed in communities how many people who crave someone like you, like a veteran or military, to because they just know you have it inside you, and they know you've already overcame a lot of obstacles.